Yo, what up YouTube gang? I'm Jay Pats, and this week we're gonna be breaking down another grimy boom bap beat that I made. So I'm gonna just show you a preview of it and let's jump right into it. Alright, so first I started off with this piano. It was just a loop I found, but it actually inspired me to make the whole beat. After that, I chopped up some drums. So you could hear just simple, grimy, hard-hitting boom bap drums. Nothing crazy. But what I did put on it is this plugin called Thickify. What it does is honestly all in the name. It just adds like a thickness to your sound. So you can use it on like many different plugins. I actually used it on the piano also, so I'll show you that often. And I didn't use it on the bass, but it sounds dope on the bass, so I'll show you how that sounds too. Yeah, let me show you the drums before and after. On this specifically, I liked how it made the snare sound. It gave it a lot more body and made it sound a lot thicker. It just adds like a lot of depth to that snare. Since I've shown you the piano already, I'm gonna show you without it and then with it. Now with it. Super subtle, which is how I like it, but again, you can push this plugin a lot further. Like I'll show you on the bass, for example, if you push it super far. So here's the bass line that I did. So if I put Thickify on it, it sounds mad hard. Now without it. And then with it. Just adds that grit to it. So I'm gonna show you how adding that changes it. I'm gonna start with the stress knob, then go to the drive, and then the thickness and the tone. Yeah, so you could hear crazy. You could do a lot of dope stuff with this. It's not just made for one sound, so super easy to use, dope plugin. Got a dope algorithm, so it doesn't like damage your sounds at all, you know? You can kind of push it pretty far. And like you saw, it literally took like 5 seconds to make that bass just knock super hard. Also, for limited time, for anyone who gets Thickify, they will get 3 free sample packs, including a trap melody pack. If you're interested in checking out Thickify, you can check the link in the description below. They did sponsor the video, but honestly, I wouldn't promote any product that I don't actually believe in or that I wouldn't actually use. It's super dope. I literally just showed you how I used it in this beat on 3 different sounds, so yeah, make sure to tap in. Okay, so back to the beat. So I showed you the drums, I showed you the bass and the piano. So this was kind of the idea we had at the time. And I felt like that was a really good skeleton for the beat. Next, I just wanted to layer things on top of it. I actually found this Wurlitzer loop, so let me show you that. Super dope texture to just add in there. With the piano, it sounds like this. Just adds a dope bounce, and then I played this organ. Piano melody, the Wurlitzer, and the organ sound like this. next I used these strings from Augmented Strings, which is actually a free plugin. I don't know if it's still available for free, but check it out. Super dope. So here's what that sounds like. Yeah, so it's just got those like crazy textures in there. Here's the melodies stacked. As you can tell, I just like stacking a lot of elements up, and then when I go to actually arrange it, I start removing things or taking things out that I think don't actually fit. So what that helps with is arrangement, because it gives you variation. So you could have the hook be different from the verses and just more open. Two other sounds I added was this choir. Yeah, so I just put this tape plugin on it that was also free from Arturia. Not sure if it still is, but definitely tap in. Also this Valhalla Supermassive, which is also free. So as you could tell, a lot of free plugins that I like to use. And then lastly, I just found this guitar slide. So I just put that in there to add like a little change up every now and then. So the full track sounds like this when you bring all of those parts together. Yeah, so super crazy vibes. So now all we got to do is just go over the arrangement. So for the arrangement, I have the 4-bar intro, which is just the piano. And then we go into a 16-bar verse, so this whole highlighted part. We go into an 8-bar hook. And you can see that's where the strings come in, and then the organ comes in as well. And I do that just to give some variation to the beat, so it doesn't feel like single boring loop the whole time. And it also makes it a little bit more busy, which in a way I kind of want the hook to be a little more energetic than the verse part. And then when the verse comes back around, it kind of just dies down again. I'll show you that here. We basically just duplicated this first part I just showed you over, changed up a few things. So the second verse, which is 16 bars. So if you notice, I took out the piano for a little just to give your ears a break, and then I bring it back in 4 bars later. And then we just go back into the hook where we bring the strings and the organ back. And then there was just a 4-bar outro for the beat. Yeah, and it just fades out. So hopefully there was something useful in that video that you could apply to your own beats. And definitely check out that Thickify plugin I was showing you if you're interested. It is super dope, and honestly, I would not promote anything on my page that I don't actually use and think is fire. So you saw what I did with it. If you're interested in it, click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because it really helps out my channel and keeps me motivated to keep on making dope content for you guys and just sharing my knowledge. So thanks for tapping in. I'm Jay Pats. Peace.